Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. My hair is not dry yet. I took a shower and I don't want to put it up till it's dry, so it's just gonna blow around a little bit. But we're not quite to Wrangell yet. We're supposed to be there in about an hour and 10 minutes. It's 7:49 a.m. and I think all ashore is 9 a.m. So Mom and I have been taking it really easy this morning. We slept in. We had plans to get up early this morning. I woke up and I was like, nope, I'm gonna roll over and go back to sleep, and that's exactly what I did. Emma's at work in the internet cafe. I think Mom and I are gonna leave the room and let our room stewardess clean it up for us. We're gonna get out of her way. But I wanted to start the video with this wonderful view. It's so calm this morning. I've not seen any wildlife yet, but there's a little fishing boat over there. Lots of little islands. It's so smooth. We've docked here in Wrangell. Pretty town. I mean, they've got a beautiful setting here, I think. And here's the gangway. And it looks like somebody is not well, and they're gonna have to unload them from the ship and take them to the hospital, is my guess. Look how pretty this setting is. We are off the ship and in Wrangell. Right over here in this red tent is Ritchie's Rocks with garnet jewelry. There's a fish tacos food truck. There's a coffee shop right over here with Java Junkie. It says tours and coffee. Mom and I don't really have any big plans here, so we just want to kind of walk around, see what we can discover, maybe make our way out to the Petroglyph Beach. It's about a mile walk from here, I told her that, so we'll see if she's still feeling up to giving that a try or not. Mom just went into the post office and mailed her postcards. All we had to do was come up this little bitty hill up here.
Hey!
Was that nice? Was that
Yeah.
good for you?
It was good for
You
me.
like that?
Yeah, and so some of you are going to get some howdy cards from me.
Yeah. So we have learned that low tide is at, oh shoot, I just had it, 12:10 p.m. And Petroglyph Beach is about a mile away. It's 10:09 a.m. The tide is going out, so I think we can just kind of slowly start making our way out to Petroglyph Beach.
Yeah.
And if we see something to stop and take a picture of, we can do that on the way. We don't have to be in a hurry. So here's the back of the post office. Library is just over here, but it looks like it's not open yet. There's people waiting outside. So we're gonna just keep on a walk-in. See if we can find the Petroglyph Beach without too much trouble. So far they've had plenty of signs directing the way. We found a little free library that actually has more book selection than the ship library.
Yeah.
It's really unfortunate how they have so few books on the ship.
And they used to have more.
They used to have more. We were really disappointed when we got on the ship and they only have like maybe 20 books. It's really not very many. Well, we kind of went the long way and we went up a hill because Mom wanted to go to the post office. So we took a little detour through like a residential area, which was really cool. And then actually we could have just taken this road here, which is a one-way. And I don't think it has a sidewalk. But this here is the ferry terminal. There's the Wrangell Ferry Terminal building. And then over this way is the Wrangell Extended Stay and Trading Post. They have a gift shop in here. We may need to go in and check that out, maybe on the way back.
Okay.
Unless you want to go in now because we've got the time.
Yeah, sure.
But it says they've got Wrangell-made souvenirs and gifts. So,
Yeah, because I want to give a little bit more time for the tide to get a little further out.
yeah, that's true. Tide won't be out fully until 12, and it's still 10:15, 10:17, so
Who knows how much more it'll go out in an hour.
yeah, let's check it out. I'm not in a hurry. Well, I found that shop fascinating. They had garnets in there, which is one of the things that I'm kind of looking for. And they had a bunch of furs, and most of the stuff was actually made here in Wrangell by people who live here. So we may have to go back and give them some money. We're still making our way up to the Petroglyph Beach. Still early because we're not in a big hurry. I'm gonna keep looking out here into the water because I'm sure there's some wildlife out here. But that is one truly spectacular view. You might be able to tell from the sign we are getting really, really close. My GPS on my watch says 200 feet, turn left. And I think there's a little gray sign up here. It says Petroglyphs. That's what we're looking for. We've made it to the beach, and you can see all the people kind of milling around looking at petroglyphs. There's one right here on that rock there, and then there's one right in front of this lady here in the green coat. But most of them, I think you actually have to be on the beach looking back toward land. So we are here not yet at low tide, but the tide is going out. As you can see, because I would be underwater, you can tell from all of this stuff. But I decided to come down to the beach and kind of check it out. There's a bunch of shells down here. There's a couple of tours out here right now, and the tour guides are mentioning that they have a bunch of sea glass here, which is kind of cool. There really is a bunch of sea glass out here. Right off the tip of my boot, there's a little piece of like clear or white sea glass. I just saw a bunch of like brown sea glass, like brown bottles. And then over there, let me show you, there's some green. Oh, that's not sea glass. I just saw it. Oh, it's right over here. Here it is. Green sea glass. Oh, and it's smooth. Oh, there's more white or clear. Well, this doesn't really do anything for me, but for some people this might be exciting, so I'm gonna leave that for them. I think the rocks with all the barnacles on them are really cool. Like, look at these rocks here. I do think it's really interesting how rocks are really big in Wrangell. They have the Petroglyph Beach, it's carvings and rocks. They have the garnet shelf, just more rocks. And of course, like sea glass shells, not exactly rocks, but you know, kind of cool. So I want to say one thing though, the mosquitoes here today are terrible. We've not had issues with like bugs. We brought a bunch of bug spray on this trip and have not needed it until today. Today we need the bug spray because they are swarming. It is bad. But like, how cool are these shells? Like, they're still even attached to each other. Those, and this one's on his own, but this guy is still attached. It's so cool. And I just saw this guy up here. And he's a little broken, but how pretty is he? And some of these, like check out this one over here. This is gigantic, and also there's some people living in here, so I'll leave them alone. Hey, look, more sea glass. This one's not quite so smooth. Oh, and there's Mom. I love how well these show up on camera. I found these on my own. They don't really look like that in person. Actually, they look more vivid on camera, which is really cool. And if you're curious, they're really not far from the boardwalk. Well, Mom and I have hung out here on the beach for, what, 30 minutes? 40 minutes?
A little while.
We've seen a couple of petroglyphs. There's a bunch of people out here, a couple of tours, because there's actually an American cruise line. It's the American Constellation, I think, and that's their ship. Right out there. And they've got a couple of tours out here today. So there's a bunch of people here. And not all of them are from the Grand Princess, which I think is kind of interesting. But Mom and I are going to head back to town because it is trying to start spitting rain on us too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I bet that's one right there.
Very long ways away.
Well, we got really lucky with the weather again today. Mom and I were so warm in our jackets we had to take them off. We're walking back to town now. I'm hungry. It's like 11:37. I could go for some lunch. I think we may get back on the ship for the Salty Dog Gastropub Experience in the Crown Grill. I'm actually excited to give that a try. So maybe we'll hit a gift shop or two up by the port, by the cruise ship dock before we get on the ship. And then after lunch, if I see something that I like, I'll get off and I'll get it. Otherwise, I'm gonna go back to the first shop and get a garnet. We are almost back to where we started this morning. This is the Stikeen Inn with a restaurant, lounge, and cafe. There's the Napa Auto Parts store, Angerman's, and the post office just up this hill. 56 degrees north is right up here in the same building as the Napa Auto Parts. And I may duck in just to see what they have. Sure. Well, Mom and I found sweatshirts, and it was not in here. It was not in 56 degrees north. It was in Angerman's. And we got them on clearance because they're last season. Oh well. I think they're pretty. Well, Ritchie's rocks was a success. We won.
Yeah.
Mom got a necklace and I got a rock with some garnets in it. Exactly what I wanted. And I wanted to show this. One of the things I learned before we came is that these are garnets in the sidewalk. They have so many of them that they helped pave the sidewalks with them. It's really pretty. So Mom and I came to Crown Grill for the Salty Dog Gastropub Experience. Ooh. And it looks like it's a $15 cover charge. You get 2 plates and 1 dessert. Oh, and there's Emma! You done working?
I'm done working.
So we get the crunchy breadsticks with beer cheddar fondue, which that is. Ugh. We've got cheese and veggie plates and burgers and more plates. Oh, thank you. Yeah, and there's the desserts. I can get that too. Alright, so this here is one of the breadsticks from the Salty Dog dipstick. And this here is beer cheddar fondue. It is delicious. That's our complimentary appetizer. And then we've learned that we each get to pick one of the cheese and veggie plates. And then we get to pick one of these from the burgers and more. Then we each get to pick one of the desserts. True to our family style, we're probably going to get one of each of the cheese and veggie plates. Then we're going to pick and choose from here, and we're just going to share everything. Alright, so the cheese and veggie plates are here. This one is cheese with asparagus. Mom has the grilled cheese, which is actually like a soup with little grilled cheese croutons. And Emma has the mushrooms. Alright, main courses are here. I have the fried chicken sandwich with sweet potato fries. Mom has the SDG burger, the Salty Dog Grill burger. I'm sorry, Gastropub burger. And then Emma has the calamari frites. So it's like fried calamari.
Emma Cam.
Desserts are here, and the cameras have to eat first. Everybody's taking pictures. Alright, coffee's ordered. Desserts are here. This is the strawberries and cream. Mom has the lemon posset, and she goes, it looks like I've got an avocado on the top. There's a story there. Maybe I'll tell you sometime. And Emma has the coffee and donuts.
They're terrible.
Are they bad?
They're so bad. You should let me eat them all for you.
We're back from the Gastropub Experience, and Mom was going to go do laundry, but the laundry room is shut down until further notice.
Because of the Alaska water rules.
Is that what it is?
That's what it says.
Ah, okay. But I wanted to show you the sweatshirts we got. So this is my Wrangell Alaska sweatshirt, and it was on clearance for $19.88 instead of $26.95. Now, first of all, I want to say I think that $26.95 is a good price for a sweatshirt.
Anyway.
That's the cheapest I saw anywhere.
Yeah. Now, it's not heavy duty.
No.
But it's heavy enough.
And it's pretty.
It's pretty. A pretty color. I've not seen many pretty colors like this.
Yeah.
And this. And that's one of the reasons why I'm attracted to this. And I had to have this.
Well, I was attracted because it was on the clearance rack for $19.88. And then they had one in my size. They have one in Mom's size, and it says Wrangell. After our bad luck yesterday at Hanes finding anything, I didn't think we were going to get lucky. We got lucky. So I'm thrilled.
And it's soft.
Yeah, it's so pretty too. Really quick though, I want to talk about the Gastropub Experience.
Yeah,
because
I would have done it again.
I would too. I don't know that they're going to have it again because it's so late in the cruise.
Yeah.
I'm so glad we did it today though, because that was really nice.
It is a cover charge.
Yeah, it's $15 per person. But I was telling Mom, we can't eat in port for that.
No.
For $15 per person. Yeah.
So we each got an appetizer.
Yeah, so the appetizer you don't get to choose. For the entrees, they're like small plates. And we got to choose one from the cheese section and one from the burger burger sandwich section. And then we each got a dessert. And the lemon posset dessert,
Oh my gosh.
we think is the best bite we have eaten this entire trip. I think
really good.
I think it's the best bite I've put in my mouth since I made butter chicken before we left the house.
Wow.
It was really, really good. So I would absolutely do that again.
I would have to sort out the desserts because as appetizers go, the best bite I've had was the cheese curds of Queen Anne.
Okay.
Then for food, gosh, best bite of food that I've had.
The cheeseburger at Queen Anne was really, really good.
Yeah.
The fettuccine Alfredo in the main dining room.
Yeah.
The steak at Crown Grill.
Oh, that was so good.
And we have yet to go to Sabatini's. Now, our Crab Shack waiter was at the Gastropub.
Yeah.
And he is the server waiter in Sabatini's. And he was like, I thought you said you were going to come see me. And we're
we
like,
haven't been there yet.
And we were like, yeah, on the last C day. And Emma was like, tomorrow. And I was like, no, not tomorrow, the last C day. Tomorrow is the last C day. Duh. So we have tomorrow is the C day, Victoria, Vancouver, and then we go home.
Yeah.
We are on the downslope now.
We are winding down.
And it feels kind of good, you know? I'm not ready to go home yet.
No,
But I
I've
think
had
by the
such a
time
good
it's over,
trip.
I will be ready to go home.
Yeah. It's been wonderful.
It has been. What a wonderful trip.
What a great opportunity and what a
Yeah.
great weather experience we've had.
And so many new ports, too.
Yeah.
With long port times. I have no complaints. Even if it had rained every single day in port.
Because we did have some rainy days, and I don't want to complain about them.
Yeah.
We did come back kind of a little damp.
Early, a little damp, a little cold.
Yeah.
However, we've had a great time.
We sure have.
And Mom and I are already like, okay, when are we coming back?
Yeah.
We're
Because
like,
I would do it again.
we're shopping itineraries already. And that's what we did last time, too.
Yeah.
Because we loved it so much. I'm going to take a nap.
And I'm going to read my book. Where is my book? Here it is. I'm on Robert Jordan,
What book are you on?
Gathering Storm, number 12.
She feels me, like, breathing down her neck. Not really. Because I'm on book 3, and I've been on book 3 for, like,
But once we get back, I
3
probably
months.
won't read much again. So I've got.
why
to
do you
make-
think I haven't been reading much?
Yeah. So I got to make the most of the next however many days.
Yeah. I need to do homework.
Still in vacation mode. I still want to read.
Yeah, I want to read a little bit this afternoon, but I want to take a nap. So after the Gastropub Experience, Mom and I needed to go lay down and rub our tummies. And so we went back to the room for a little while, kind of lost track of time. I was doing homework, and Mom was reading her book, which was really nice. And it's now 5:08 p.m., and I think we're getting ready to sail away from Wrangell. We're not moving yet. I'm looking out the windows. We're not moving yet, but we're going to be moving soon. All aboard was 4:30. Mom and I talked about getting back off the ship after lunch, and that didn't happen. We didn't need to. We got everything we wanted from Wrangell, which was really cool, when we were out the first time. So that was nice. So now we're here at dinner.
With Mommy. Hi. And Emma. Yay, yay.
And I'll have you show here's the dinner menu.
Ooh. Yummy.
Appetizers are here. Emma has the strawberry smoothie, right?
Yes.
And I have the Thai chicken soup, and Mom has the fettuccine Alfredo because it's just so good. Main courses are here. Emma and I both have the same thing. We've got the chicken parmesan, and then Mom has the Indian korma, vegetable korma. Well, Mom and I are in the Wheelhouse now because we skipped dessert tonight. We didn't see anything we wanted to try, and we were also like really, really full. And since we have the premier package, we kind of feel like we can go upstairs and get a great big fancy milkshake at any point in time.
Yeah.
Or we could go to the International Cafe and get a great big slice of fancy cake at any point in time. So why wouldn't we do that, you know? They had blueberry sorbet again on the menu, and that's always tempting. But I didn't really want that. And I'm full. The chicken parm that I had was okay. No sauce baked on it, though, which I thought was weird. And it needed it. It needed something. Salt, lemon, garlic, all of the above. It needed something. It was good, but not great. I don't think Mom liked her dinner at all.
No, the korma.
Yeah. No, she didn't like it at all. So Emma's gonna join us here for a little bit, and then because like we have to wait for our room to be ready because it's 6:08 p.m. There's no way our room is ready now, so we can't go back and go to bed. We do.
We got separated from her. She's asking me where we are.
She told us to come up here to the wheelhouse.
I know, and
Okay.
I texted her and told her we're up here
In the
And
wheelhouse.
It said the well house. So I said
Oh.
on 7 by the eyeballs.
There she is.
There she is. Yay! Emma's here.
If you're curious about Mom's eyeball comment, these posters over here, actually this photographer will take pictures of your iris and like blow it up really big on a canvas, which is really cool. And he'll do like 1 or 2 or 3 4 or 5. Yeah, it's kind of cool. It's a landmark here on the ship though. All the eyeballs. It is now 7:08 p.m. and we have just come back to the room. The room is ready for us to go to sleep. Actually, we did learn that tonight we jump forward an hour. So we are in Alaska time now. We will go into Pacific Standard Time tomorrow, or well, tonight. So tomorrow this will be, instead of 7:08, it will be 8:08 p.m. So we're gonna go back into the Pacific time zone tomorrow, which means it's just one step closer to being home. I'm sitting out here on the balcony. It's kind of spitting rain. I want to show you what it looks like because it's very calm, but I can see where the rain is and it's really close. Here's the view from our balcony. Like I said, very calm, very peaceful, but there's the rain over there. So that is actually how I'm going to end our video today for Wrangell. Thank you so much for watching. You guys will see us in another video tomorrow where we are at sea and we learned something really exciting at dinner tonight that they're doing tomorrow. You'll have to watch tomorrow's video to see it, but I'm so excited for it because it's something I haven't done in years and years and years on a cruise ship. So I'm very excited to try that or to experience that again. But for now, good night.